Hello. Hi, Eli. Hello. Happy Friday. Today is very sleepy day. Don't know why it's a sleepy day, but it's fine. It's fine. Also, hello on YouTube. I hope you guys are also doing good today. We are going to be doing terraforming, as we have been the last couple of days. We are... it looks like halfway done-ish, with flattening the plains area. But this whole area is kinda high up. So, even though it doesn't look like a lot, it kinda is. Thank you so much for the sub, I appreciate you. Also, thank you. Thank you so much. But yeah, this is how high the, I guess, hill is, that we're gonna try and get a good part of it taken down today. I've been trying to do, like, the highest points first, which is over here, which I still could continue to do. Still could continue to do it. It's just with doing it this way, it might not look like much progress is being made. At least from, like, the bottom of the hill. But that's okay. I also need to figure out eventually, how far back I actually want it to go. Because do I want it to go all the way back to the trees, or... I don't know. I'm not sure yet. Kind of figuring it out as we go. Just a little bit. Also, there are a bunch of, like, caves around here, too. That I actually haven't explored yet. That one looks like it goes quite far down. I don't know, we'll see. I kind of want to get all of the ores out of the caves first before I end up, like, covering them. Because I'm sure I will actually cover them. No, there's a bunch of copper and stuff, too. I might do that. Might do that today as well. All the exposed stuff out of here. Not that I actually think I need the copper, because I'm pretty sure I don't. It's good to have anyways. Just in case. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go quite a bit more down. That's okay. I'm trying to decide if I should do it now or in a little bit. I just started stream, yeah. I've only been on for 5 minutes? Ish. Unless you're talking about the world, then in that case, the server's been up for, I wanna say 2 weeks? Maybe almost 2 weeks? About 2 weeks? No? It is a vanilla server. The server is called Dragonfell. It's where, it's an invite-only, creator-only, SMP. But pretty much all vanilla, other than like a couple of quality of life things. We might need to actually start going to sleep. On the server, no. There are 5 other people on right now. Everyone's just doing their own things. I think in total there are around 30 members of the server. Actually, I'll just do that. Should I bring my bed with me? Possibly. Might bring it with me. Yeah, everyone is off in that direction, which is like the spawn direction, other than one person who's out there. I don't even know what direction that is. What is that? Northwest? Over here? Hi, Lynette. How are you? Oh yeah, I have to get that lava pool messed with today. Forgot about that. My username? It's just the same username I use everywhere. Can I ask why? Maybe it would be easier to do like little chunks like this, not how I was doing it earlier. I am going to build kind of like a big village later, and I need a lot of space to do it. I'm gonna make a Japanese fishing village that has like canals running through it with docks and stuff. So I kind of need the area to be very flat in order to make the canals look normal, I guess. Hi, Azzy. I am doing well. I am very tired. But I'm doing good. This is a private server. Gonna mount. Space already done. Heck yeah. I kind of want to do sections, but I feel like it takes longer to actually section out the stuff than just to mine it. I don't know. Doing good, running out of free space in my mega store? Ooh, you need to expand the store soon? I haven't even looked into how to expand the store yet. I think I might actually restart my mega store. Starting with bakery was such a bad idea. Let's go! 155 stream streak. Heck yeah. Don't backseat, please. I'm not using diamonds on purpose. I don't want to waste my diamonds, just breaking dirt. I would rather it take longer than waste the diamonds on it. Because this is a lot of dirt to take down. And that would be a lot of diamonds. And I don't want to have to spend them on that. After this shovel breaks, I'm going to replace the floor. No, the ground. Totally know what I'm talking about. Replace the ground. And then mess with that lava pool that's up there. It's right there. Well, there's a couple of reasons I'm not going to use creative to do it faster. One, you're not allowed to on a server. And two, even if it was a solo world, I probably still wouldn't go in creative because I actually enjoy terraforming. It's relaxing to me. Oh wait, that one. Oh, those are all full. Oh my goodness. Well, time to make another dirt chest. Maybe I should make another couple dirt chests. We know I'm gonna use them. Oops, that's not dirt. Okay, I need to make more shovels. We'll make 6 more. Should also actually start smelting that. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, a little bit. I'm not planning on like forcing myself to be on a crazy long time today because I just don't feel well enough to be on for like to be on for a really long time. So I can deal with it until then. I don't mind. It has been a stressful and tiring week. Trying to talk to like mortgage people and work on trying to move. I didn't know moving was so stressful. I forgot water. Hold on. Let me go get a water bucket. I didn't know trying to get mortgage stuff together was so stressful. But oh my goodness, I am tired all the time. Because my brain does not shut off of thinking about it. Dirt is actually very useful for filling in holes, terraforming. I'm more than happy to keep the amount of dirt that I have. Can I do this? Oh my gosh, I can. I never put a water bucket in my offhand before. Moving house, easily one of the most stressful things ever. Don't ask me how I know that. Yeah. So we currently live in an apartment, and we are going to be first-time homebuyers, and we are both in our early 20s. And oh my goodness, I knew it was gonna be difficult at our age, but I did not know it was gonna be this difficult or stressful. But wow. Hopefully, when we do move, we don't have to, move again for a while. Because, like, the process of moving, I genuinely enjoy. Like, I like packing stuff away and, like, unpacking stuff. I love that part. Which is why I was like, oh, it'll be fine. You know, we've moved into an apartment before. It is so much different than moving into an apartment. It is so much different. Yeah, like we got pre-approved for a loan this week, which is already like a big deal for us because I'm surprised that we were able to qualify for, you know, any decent amount of money to get a house. So that part is kind of good, but now we're looking into what's it called? Now we're looking into like down payment assistance programs, because otherwise we would have to save a very good chunk of money in 3 months because we're trying to move in August. When our lease is up, so we don't have to sign another lease here. So it's like fingers crossed we can actually qualify for something. Otherwise, I have no idea how possible it will be to come up with that monies. So like it's very financially stressful, but also like getting people to get back to you about stuff is also really, really stressful because we're kind of like, what is the word? We're kind of very trying to go about things very quickly, and nobody else is going at our speed, and we're like, okay, this is not this is not not the speed we want to be going right now. We have a little more urgency than everybody else. That's the better way to put it. This is a enchanted pickaxe, yes. Yes. Oopsie, I thought there was lava there. It's okay. Thank you, Azzy. So, just so you guys know, if I, yes, urgency. Nobody is as urgent about it as we are, which is stressing us out. Because people say, oh, we'll get back to you on this day, and then it takes 4 days from the day that they said they'd get back to you. It's like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We're trying to go quickly. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much the word, yeah. So, you know, if there are days that I do, you know, not stream or something, it's probably because I am either too stressed that day or too tired that day. But I definitely do want to, you know, get back to normal daily-ish streaming. It just might not be long streams. But I do want to try. I do want to try. What enchants on it? It has Fortune 3, Efficiency 4, Unbreaking 3, and Mending. I know that it could have Efficiency 5. I just don't want to put Efficiency 5 on it. It's not my priority. I did not know there was so much obsidian over here. Sunday, yeah. The whole weekend I'll be streaming. I do plan on. I love that it's World Hamster Day that day. Oh my gosh, I need to remember that. I'm gonna make my stream title something along those lines for fun. That'd be cool. That was silly. I was not crouching for once. Oopsie. Yeah, obsidian kind of always takes a long time to mine. It's just much, much faster. Oopsie. Azzy. Thank you. I am also live on Twitch right now, so I'm kind of talking to two different chats at the moment. Want me to come in the door with you? I can come in the door with you. Have the bestest day at work ever. Your hands are cold. You feel them? Yeah, I do. You don't feel my other? Girl. I might shut the window or something. Oh. Thanks, bud. Love you. I love you. Have a good day at work. Yeah, I'm talking to Azzy. There was a lot more obsidian in here than I thought there was. I thought at most maybe 40. This is definitely a little more than 40. Here's zombies though. Oh my gosh, we got 84. Yeah, that was quite a bit more than I was expecting. I want to check on my sugarcane really quick because every so often I want to try and grow some more of it so we can get an enchantment table going out here. Because the only enchantment table we have is the one that somebody else is at spawn. And I don't want to have to go back to spawn every time. Oopsie. I don't want to have to go back to spawn every time to enchant stuff. So. That'll be fine. Hello, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Oh wait, no, I had... Oh, total I have 90. Okay. Confused for a second. I don't need the water bucket anymore. Let me mess with this really quick. Sorry, every time I see like the little number on my like Discord icon in my the little bar at the bottom, it messes with me. I need to clear the numbers. Okay. Good now. Oh, good. Alright, I want to do this area first. Just a lot of stone, really. Also, I did forget to do the ground, but it's fine. I'll do the ground soon. Okay. That works. Oops, that's not a shovel. Oh, that jump was crazy. Okay, whoops. Whoopsie. This is about the time that I always go live. Roughly. It's usually any time between like now and like an hour and a half before now is usually the time that I start. Sometimes it's later, sometimes it's earlier. I don't like to force myself to specific times. There we go. Probably tomorrow. Tomorrow will probably be the next day that I stream. Thank you, whoever was sleeping. I do have a bed on me, but I was just about to put it down. Yeah, I'll probably be streaming all weekend. So I'll stream tomorrow, I'll stream Sunday. Monday I don't know of yet. But at least for this weekend, I know that I will be. Hello, I'm gonna be so honest with you. I am probably just going to be doing terraforming today and some light mining eventually. I currently have this whole mountain to terraform down. I've done this so far. Which is a good part. But we still have pretty much a huge mountain to do. I am having a good day, thank you. I do not. No. I used to do Minecraft Hunger Games when I was a kid, but I haven't done that in, gosh, pretty long time, actually. now we're getting to a little bit of stone. Okay. I'm sure that the stone will actually come in use later. Also, what I'll probably end up doing is those caves that I found, I will probably fill in a good part of them, not just like the top of them, because I want to make it so if there is a cave below where I'm building, I won't be able to hear mobs. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you. I hope that you also have a wonderful day. Yeah, back when I was a kid. I'm definitely not a kid anymore. Hi, Sil. How is Sil today? And you don't have to say good, by the way, if you're not feeling good. Actually, we'll start doing the ground here. Why not? Well, it's not that big of a section, I might as well. Hello! Also, I think I said it once, but I'm gonna say it again. Happy Friday. Happy weekend. I did, yeah. I think probably the last time I played Hunger Games was at least 2015? Probably would have been, well, I was about 11. Probably the last time I played that. I played it on Mineplex, but obviously Mineplex doesn't exist anymore. I actually don't even know when Mineplex closed. But it was hard for me as a kid. I played thousands of games and I only won maybe 5 as a kid. So it's like it wasn't, it's not like I was good at it. Thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. Also, hello. How are you? Also, thank you for getting your daily. I hope you're doing well. Ooh. Gravel. I actually haven't run into that yet. Haven't. Well, I haven't seen it all, but I've seen a lot of things. I love Mineplex. I kind of wish that it would come back, but I don't know if it is. I played that every day when I was younger. In what way? What do you mean? Hold on. There we go. How many shovels do I have left? 4? A lot of betrayal. I found it to be so much fun. I could... Let's see. I'll go this way because there's not stone on the bottom. Alright, that's where I'll stop. That's actually a good chunk of land right there. This isn't a joinable server. I don't know who that is, actually. I'm sure there's gonna be mostly stone under this. Oh, there is some dirt under it. Okay. There we go. Oopsie. I wonder if these couple shovels can actually take down this whole thing. How big is this? That's decent. Okay. Actually cuts into it quite a bit on the side here. Also, I have almost run into that little... I wouldn't even call it a cave, like... crater. That works. I should probably just keep going that way until I run into it. And then I can, because it's not like a cave that goes really far down, I can probably just fill in the whole thing. If I even need to fill it in, now that I'm thinking about it. Because I don't know what level it's on. This is a private server. Actually go over there and probably get the coal that was in that little thing and repair my pickaxe a little bit. It wouldn't do a whole lot, obviously, but a little bit is better than nothing. Thank you so much for the sub, I appreciate you. I play Java. Thank you, thank you. Just for anyone who is kind of just joining and wondering why I am mining a ton of dirt. In this area, I am going to make a Japanese fishing village with a bunch of canals going through it and like places to put like docks and stuff. So that is why I am doing a lot of shovel stuff. Yeah. Just takes time. I have one shovel left. I'm gonna have to go make more. You know what I'm actually gonna do? Only do this level. Reason being, I want to be able to change the floor from stone to dirt before I go and put all the dirt away. And I need to see what parts actually need to be replaced. I think that's it, though. I also had the idea, I think yesterday, that I have so many seeds now that I kind of want to put just small gardens all over the village. I don't know if it'll be at, like, each individual house, but it would be kind of cute to have them scattered around everywhere. Hello, how are you? I don't know what you mean. I didn't see anything. Ooh, very cool. Oh, I should probably replace over here, too. I completely forgot about over here. Hello, Sil. Let's go. Oops. Get in the dailies. Hello, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Did I just hear more lava? Okay, maybe I didn't. Is it tomorrow that you fly away on plane? I don't remember what you said. I think you said Saturday. But my brain is not working today. Okay, that's good. Does it? It also makes my brain happy, that's why I do it. Am I using phone or PC? It'd be kind of crazy if I was streaming from my phone right now. But I am using PC. I want to run into this cave. I did it! Oh, day after tomorrow? Okay. Sunday. Here's the coal that I wanted. Oh, I don't have... okay. I don't have inventory space. What we're gonna do instead... little bits. Yeah, that's kind of how I do it too. But it's also like, if I decide like, hey, I'm going to do like 2 chunks of space and then I'm gonna take a break, go do something else, and then come back to it. Oops, why am I doing that? Silly. I was not supposed to put another layer down. All of my shovels are gone. Well... yeah, that's why it's kind of in squares. Like, that one's kind of in a square. This one kind of is. That's why it's like a straight line, because I was doing it in squares. There's a little square right there. Yeah. Sometimes I do it without even thinking about it. Just looks nice that way. And it really does get a better sense of progress. I do agree with that. That way too. Alright. More shovels. We'll do 10. It's a lot of shovels, but it's fine. Oops. Well, there's 6. But yes, I'm on PC. I don't really play on anything else. I used to, but I don't anymore. Oh, wait, while I'm over here, let me do sugarcane really quick. There we go. Because it makes you go faster. Running and jumping actually technically saves you time. Very little bit of time, but it does save you time. Hello, how's it going? Oh! What the? All I tried to do was the waving. And it kicked me! I am on a server, yes. Also, give me that. Exactly, Azzy. I don't know, Lynette. I'm sure that there are definitely, like, more games where that does make sense. I think that Supermarket Simulator is also one of those games. I could be wrong, though, but I think. Yes, I play Bedrock Minecraft with my Guitar Hero controller, and sometimes my Band Hero drums. Only sometimes, though. Hello, how's it going? We're just silly. Alright, we're gonna do... Okay, hold on. We're actually gonna section this off again, because this is a lot of space. It's gonna be kind of a big section, though, but that's fine. This should go all the way to the end. Just where is the end? I don't know. Here it is. I'm electronics and firmware engineer. I could make an adapter that turns a Guitar Hero into an Xbox controller to play Minecraft. That would be so fun. I love the idea of doing that. It's so good. I miss playing those games. They're so fun. Hello, how's it going? Alright, we have some more dirt. Get it back here and replace more of the ground. Actually, we'll break this. Why not? Oh my gosh, I have hiccups. I ate spicy ramen today. I actually had no idea it was gonna be spicy. It was like garlic and oil, like protein pasta ramen stuff. And I was like, oh, this will be fine. It doesn't say anything about it being spicy. No, I should know by now that ramen is always gonna have spicy in it. Kind of. Not quite. I don't know how to say it, but I don't know if it was the brand or like kind of noodles it was. Experienced kinetic energy. What? I'm gonna type it because I don't know how to say it, but it was like... It was kind of like that. That's definitely not how you spell it. But it's kind of pronounced like that. But yeah. That'd actually be fire. It was pretty good though. It was spicy, but it was pretty good. I think it was called Samyang noodles. That could be so wrong. I'm not good at pronouncing things. But I didn't know it was gonna be spicy. It was really good though. And I need more protein because when I go grocery shopping, I do not buy meat because meat is very expensive for my budget. So I try and get protein from literally anything else if possible. And that ramen was like advertised as like protein ramen. It had like 15 grams of protein or something. I was like, I can do that. That I can do. I'm gonna be so for real. I'm gonna put quotations around meat that I ever eat is hot dogs. Which is exactly why I put quotations around meat. But at least they're cheap. Love spicy stuff. I love spicy stuff. It just hurts my stomach really bad. So it's a matter of not if I can do it, because I can definitely do it. It's a matter of if I want to feel not great after. Don't blame you, even though the bakery is better than the one in Supermarket Simulator, I'd rather work on the other sections. Yeah, like, if I were to restart, I think I would go the route of maybe the clothes or the toys. Probably. I did do a little bit of the toys, actually, and that was kind of fun. Because I like the plushies. No, yeah, it literally says that someone experienced kinetic energy. Yeah, that's that. I'm pretty sure that's how they died. I have no clue what they did to get that death message because I have never done that before. But I did indeed say kinetic energy. A friend got me dried Carolina Reaper chilies. Oh. Oh my goodness. That would be terrifying, Essie. Oh, the really crunchy ones? The crunchy Nature Valley bars? That, like, get everywhere? If I'm thinking about the right thing. Because I'm limited to only what I can find from Aldi. So it's a little bit difficult. I did find like a Chobani yogurt like protein drink that has like 20 grams of protein in it or something. Pretty sure it's just yogurt. I found that today. Yeah, I didn't actually find too much, but I also got strawberries today because usually their strawberries are very mushy, but today they actually looked fine. Genuinely concerned for my neighbors. Luckily, I opened all the doors and windows. Oh my goodness. You're making some sort of gas in your house. Hello, how's it going? Welcome in. I'd like to try it. Yeah, spicy stuffs. Oh, do they? Oh, heck yeah. Yeah, I definitely need to find more protein stuff, because if I can't get it from meat, I have to get it from something else. I just need to find stuff that actually is, like, easy to grab, probably. Yeah, we're just chilling, to be honest. Chilling, yapping, digging dirt. I've always wanted to try and get, like, the protein shakes. But I've had them a very long time ago, and they taste absolutely horrible. I'm sure that they have changed now. Since when I used to have them. That would be kind of cool. Oh my goodness, Azzy. That's gotta be like 10 times worse than like how you feel, like how the air feels around you when you're cutting onion. Like that's gotta be worse. Oh my goodness. It was so worse. Well, you know what? Now I know to never do that. Because knowing me, I would have probably tried it. Lesson has been learned, though. No, literally. So, yeah. I once choked on a whole hot dog and almost died. Can I ask you why you didn't chew the hot dog before just, like, inhaling it? Because if you say you choked on a whole hot dog, how quickly did you inhale the hot dog? To where you choked on it. And why didn't you bite it first? Do it outside if ever again. Fair enough. I have been on my, like, mac and cheese with hot dog kick lately. I don't know why. I feel like I have never craved it this much in my life until the last couple of weeks. It wasn't on purpose? Oh, okay, okay. Well, you know, just a pointer for the future. Don't stick a whole hot dog in your mouth. Without chewing it. Because that sounds like a very not fun experience. But, like, choking on food is actually one of my biggest fears. That's why I'm terrified of mozzarella sticks. And I purposefully try and avoid the mozzarella sticks having too much cheese in them. But if you want to, I mean, if you want to stick a whole hot dog in your mouth without chewing it, then by all means, you experiment and you see what happens. But I don't recommend it. If that's your journey, then you have fun. I don't know if you guys are on the side of TikTok that my boyfriend's on, but he showed me a video of a guy trying to get the world record for the fastest to eat a hot dog. Please don't do that. It's not worth it. Hi, Math. Welcome in. It's a crazy journey, but hey, if that's what they want to do, I can't stop you. But I was shown someone trying to get the world record for how fast you can. You know what? It wasn't even eat a hot dog. It was basically how fast can you inhale a hot dog. And that looked extremely dangerous. I don't recommend it. Yeah, I don't recommend it either. It didn't look like... It didn't look like an experience I want to have. Yeah, choking on food, it's terrible. I've only ever... Well, I've choked on food a good couple of times. There was only one time ever that I was, like, actually worried that I was, like, gonna kapoof, you know what I mean? That was in school, though. That was a long time ago. Totally worth it, chat. Ignore the haters. Pain's temporary, glory's forever. If you get that world record, it'll all be worth it. Oh my goodness. Wait, is that the fear of choking on food? I actually don't know what that's called. To be fair, you don't need to avoid eating out of fear of choking. Just keep water nearby. Does water actually work if you're choking, though, or does it make it worse? Because there are foods that I avoid, like, in fear of choking. I avoid eating pizza that is too cheesy, mozzarella sticks, string cheese, weirdly enough. Basically just anything with cheese, I guess. One of the most impressive things that I've seen is watching my friend eat an entire watermelon in under an hour. How possible actually is that? Because if you think about it, watermelon is just mostly water, right? I don't like watermelon, so I would never attempt it to see if it was possible. Or, like, not possible. Obviously it is possible, but if it's easy to do. Doesn't really work that well. Makes it easier unless you're choking on a liquid. Okay, so if you're choking on a solid food, then liquid would help. But if you're choking on liquid, well, then that sucks, I guess. That probably would make it worse. Think about going grocery shopping tomorrow? Want a random tip from someone who's been riding the bus for years? Yes, I do. I'm actually curious. Like, if you do grocery shopping and you are someone who takes the bus, I'm assuming you just have to, like, you just have to carry all the bags with you. That seems like it would be a very annoying process. Or it seems like you'd have to, like, split up your grocery shopping over multiple days. So you don't have, like, too much to carry. And the worst part is, I was at a birthday party. Wait, you were at a birthday party when you choked on the hot dog? Well, at least there were people around to help you. I am on PC. Yes. Don't trust a 1-minute transfer time when the bus you're transferring to runs every 70 minutes. Oh no. Is that the bus that cut the funding? Oh, Rachel, thank you. I appreciate you. I'll be so for real. If they're cutting funding for public transport, I'm not gonna trust any sort of time limit they give me. Have a cart you can put the bags into. It's only annoying when the sidewalks are full of snow. Oh, buses have an area for strollers slash carts. Okay, I gotcha. Playing Minecraft, let's go. Well, okay. Did you... I'm genuinely curious. As someone who has never gotten to the point where I needed help from choking before, are you now more cautious when eating hot dogs? Genuine question. Since you have choked on them before, are you more cautious when eating them next time? Or are you kind of like, eh, there's no way it's gonna happen twice, you know what I mean? Like, what's the mindset there? Hello, how's it going? You don't need to spam. I promise I can see your first message. No, I'm not saying recommend it. No. I'm not saying do they recommend choking on a hot dog. No. I'm saying are they more cautious of it every time they eat hot dogs now? So I feel like it would like scar me for life. I probably wouldn't eat hot dogs for a very long time if that happened. But also, Lynette, that actually makes a lot more sense now. No, you can respond to it. I don't mind. I don't mind at all. You're good. I mean, hey, we're on the topic. Might as well. This is a private server. I need to probably dump my inventory sometime soon. Probably sometime actually very, very soon. I did say hi to you before I muted you. I promise I did. Oh no, I already did that section, so I need to make a whole new section now. Oh, okay. So I need to go probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. My face is my profile picture. That's the best face reveal you're gonna get. My face is not a secret. In my case, whenever something like that happens, maybe it'll affect me for like a month and I just forget about it. Okay, that's fair. It's scary. Choked on a small potato. It was hard to ask for help because I couldn't really speak. Hard to forget something like that. Yeah, I feel like I would be kind of traumatized. A little bit. At least toward that food specifically. Like, whatever it may be. Because I've never, like, choked to the point where I needed to ask for help. But I've definitely choked on something. And I've had to, like, cough really hard to get it out. That's definitely happened. That's what you did? Mother almost choked on something. Daunting experience. It would be so terrifying. Also, you're no worries, no worries. I am terraforming this whole plains area so I can make a Japanese fishing village with like canals going through it and docks and stuff. That's kind of my plan. Obviously, it just takes a lot of time to terraform. Thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate you. Hope you're doing well. Couldn't cough. It was completely closed or breathe. Yeah, I've never choked that much before. That sounds absolutely terrifying. Well, thankfully, they whoever helped you was able to actually help. That's always good. Hello, how's it going? I'm actually terrified of that ever happening. It sounds too scary. Oh wait, I have to get the tree. Today or in general? Today, about an hour, a little less than an hour and a half today. In general, over 12 plus years. Shout out to my grandma for saving my life. W, grandma. Absolute W, grandma, for doing that. No worries, get some good sleep. Have a good rest of your night. Hi, Glowstick, welcome in. Probably as far back as I'll go right here. Yeah, 12 plus years. Probably is how long I've been playing Minecraft. course you can. I don't mind, Lynette. Yeah, there's like a... I forget what the maneuver is called, but there's something you're supposed to do when people are choking. And I kind of know how to do it. Thankfully, I've never had to practice it. But I do kind of know how to do it. Yeah, pats on the back are definitely not gonna help very much if you're choking. Yeah, something like that, Ezzy. Yep. Sorry, stretch time. Did I get a text earlier? I did. Oops. Okay. Honk. Actually, over in this area, it's gonna start changing a little bit, because we're gonna start kind of, circling around like that way and going around. Which I might actually do that now, just so I know what I'm doing. And then make them look more natural-ish later. I mean, they're not gonna look natural at any point, I'm gonna be so honest. But I'll make them look better, not just walls of dirt later. Well, thank you both so much. I appreciate you guys subbing. Also, thank you for telling me as well. I know that when people have their subs hidden, it doesn't pop up as notifications like some people's do. So I appreciate you guys telling me. That can go, like, probably straight diagonal. Possibly. I actually can probably continue to just go diagonally until I hit the, cave area thing right there. That'd probably be fine. Oops. That's true. I could do that. That's not a bad idea. I very well could. All good. Take your time. Hello, how's it going? Hello, you guys. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. I can see chat. Yep. This. I think that's as far back as I can go. Yeah, about right there. None of the routes are timed with each other. Transferring between routes can be annoying. On Wednesdays, 9 bus trip, only 2 of them were less than a 10-minute wait. Also, both buses are there. Wait. Also, both buses are there at time. Same time, it depends on... wait, on the driver. Some wait, some don't. Oh, yeah. That makes sense. That is kind of annoying. It's one of those things that you have to, like, you have to time really well. You either have to time it really well, get lucky, or have just really good, like, time management. Seems a little bit difficult. Hello, how's it going? I don't think the silence is awkward, honestly. I feel like majority of my streams are actually much quieter than this one. It's just, what is it? It's a weekend, or we're getting to the weekend, so there's more people here than usual. I think that's good for now. And then I'll do the rest at another time. That's enough of it for now. Now I can probably split it off into sections. Like this small section first. Oh, I completely forgot I did this one. Oops. My day's good. Very tired today. But other than that, I would still consider it a good day. How's your day going? I do hear a zombie, so I think that there's another cave. Oh wow, there is a huge cave below my base. Oh. The zombie is right there. Okay. Good to know. I am, yeah. I have a normal, like, horizontal live stream going, just for people that want to see, the full screen and not just the middle of my game. Also, the horizontal one has, like, alerts, like, actual alerts that pop up. And then the vertical one is just for people that are probably scrolling on, like, the shorts feed and come across it. So I've got horizontal on YouTube, vertical on YouTube, and then Twitch. All going at the same time. Also, you're about to eat? Heck yeah. Hopefully whatever it is good. Very big, easy to get bored of doing the same thing. If you have a part that's flat, you can alternate between building and mining the rest of the area just to avoid getting bored. I'm gonna be so for real with you. Terraforming is my favorite part of Minecraft. I actually enjoy the terraforming part more than the building part. So it's probably impossible for me to get bored of doing this. But I do get like your plan for sure. I do take breaks every here and there to like either go mining or mess with my sugarcane because I'm trying to get enough to make a enchantment area. I actually think, now that I'm thinking about it, I think I just need sugarcane. I have all the leather. ASMR. I think you're the second person that said that this is like ASMR. I heard that the other day too. Honestly, yeah, I do find it to be fun. I'm a little odd. Dirt breaking ASMR, say less. Yeah, I'm not actually a good builder. My plan that I have is very ambitious for me. So if you told me right now, like, to go, like, build something, I would not know what to do. I don't even know where I would start. Why do I love the sound of dirt? Honestly, I have no idea, but it does sound very fun. Or not very fun, very relaxing. I don't know. I'm the kind of person who actually really enjoys repetitive tasks that you would think is very boring. But then you actually get into doing it and I don't know, it's just relaxing. Plus, I know that you guys on YouTube can't hear the music. The music's only on Twitch and in my ears. So I am doing this while listening to lo-fi music, and it's genuinely a vibe. Like, I'm having a really good time. Hello, welcome back. Hello, welcome in. What even is that? I don't know what that is. Obviously, it's an emoji of some kind. I just don't. I can't tell what it is. It's a little too small. From the very little feedback I've actually received on YouTube, people kind of prefer it without music. So for a while, I actually felt bad that you guys couldn't hear it, but From what I've gathered, you guys kind of prefer it that way. Or at least a lot of people prefer it that way. Played the beta version of Minecraft and just killed the Ender Dragon! Let's go! Heck yeah. Less of a boring type thing, just gets on my nerves when I do the same thing for more than an hour or so. Yeah, that makes sense. I feel like majority of the people that I know personally hate terraforming and don't like that it takes so much time. So I totally get it. I just kind of get lost in doing it. It's just really satisfying to see it when it's done. That's fair. A lot of streamers don't play music. The only reason I do is, one, to make the vibes more cozy-ish. And two, I don't force myself to talk constantly. I mean, I talk constantly if there, you know, are people to talk to. But I don't force myself to fill in missing blank space by just randomly speaking. So I like to have music in the background for at least something to listen to. Probably go all the way back. This is getting quite tall. Hello, Buckmean. Oh, heck yeah. Welcome back. I play Fortnite very rarely. I used to play it a lot more than I do now. I don't think I've played it since whatever came after The Simpsons. I played whatever season that was. And I haven't played since then. So I don't know what they're on now. But it's been a while. I do have a creator code. I do. Yeah, I got the creator code probably, I don't know, probably at the beginning of the year? End of last year? Which is probably the last time I played Fortnite. Or around there. Doing it without music is my go-to, just because I normally do terraforming whenever I'm in between a thing. Whenever I'm in between doing a thing, like building or just preparing for something, just terraform while thinking. That's fair. Are they doing Italian brain rot right now? I don't want to get back into Fortnite if that's what they're doing right now. I will stay out for this one. Oops. There we go. Fortnite is... Are they actually? That's crazy. My playlist? I didn't make it myself. I'm pretty sure it's just Lo-Fi Girl, honestly. Lo-Fi Study 2026. Just by Lo-Fi Girl. We don't talk about the brain rot. Oh god. I did see for a while, well, not for a while, I think they only had it for a very short amount of time. But the lizard. I kind of wanted the lizard skin a little bit. I love that lizard. It gets them a lot more players. Oh, from doing like the brain rot stuff. I'm not surprised, because I know they did the toilet thing for a while too. I'm sure that there were a decent amount of people that got that. You guys know what lizard I'm talking about. Yeah, I didn't know about the lizard skin in Fortnite until I'm pretty sure it was gone already. They just get everything they can now, just to keep people coming back. I mean, it makes sense, but it's annoying at the same time. I kind of just, like, ignore those things, though. I kind of ignore the brain rot stuff on Fortnite. You know what season I miss? The Spider-Man one. I liked that one so much. Hello, welcome in. The button masher? Yeah, the lizard. I love the lizard. It makes the most money for them, and Fortnite's their most profitable game. Yeah. I feel like that's what most companies would probably do, is like, regardless of if they think it's annoying or not, if it gets them the most money, they're gonna do it. I actually liked whatever was going on during Halloween. It was terrifying, but so fun at the same time. I loved getting jump scared by people running at me as, like, in a scream mask. That was, like, genuinely fun. Spider-Man gloves were crazy movement. I never actually used them, but I liked the map at the time. Funny enough, I actually also liked the Simpsons one. Not because it was the Simpsons, but the guns in the rotation I actually just did really well with. And I don't usually win when I play, And I was actually winning in that time. That's probably why I liked it. Am I a game developer? No, I'm not. That'd be really cool if I was, though. Never been a fan of the skins, just focus on gameplay, not flexing my money. Very true. That being said, no build was the peak of my interest. I only do no build. I cannot build to save my life. And I personally have never bought my own skins on Fortnite. I have always been gifted skins from like friends that play a lot of it. Or like gifted, are they called emotes? To the dances and stuff. I can confidently say I've never spent my own money on Fortnite. But for the lizard, I was tempted. Bedrock's doing the same thing with Marketplace. What, just trying to get more money? I'm assuming? I did hear about that. They did raise the V-Buck prices. Didn't they also raise the battle pass as well, or am I going crazy? I feel like they did. People who are like diehard Fortnite fans, though, are still gonna pay it regardless, and they know that. This is a private server. I've actually recently had 2 subscriptions go up in price in the last month or something. I got 2 emails about subscriptions that are going up in price. One of them being Netflix, actually, is going up. Which is just annoying. I'm a diehard free player. That's fair. Also, I really just don't get the fun in building. The equivalent... I have no clue what that means, but... No, yeah, building is just... It's for the people that want to be sweaty and show off their building skills. That's what I feel like build is in Fortnite now. Even when no build didn't even exist, I still didn't build. I just stayed on the ground. If someone started building up, I was like, okay, I'm either gonna leave you alone, or I'm gonna start breaking your build. I never built myself. Minecraft partnered with so many companies. They partnered with Netflix. Fair. Very fair. There's only been one, like, FPS game that I've ever spent a ton of money on, and it was probably one of my biggest mistakes. And then since then, I have not paid for anything on an FPS game. I refuse to. Oh, is it? Oh, okay. No, literally. I love watching, like, those really funny videos on TikTok of people making these really, really tall builds because someone's chasing them and then they just end up dying from fall damage. It's so satisfying to watch that happen. All that work. All that work for nothing. Oh, not the rain. Only thing I'll pay for online is the games themselves. Anything else I do with my own work like a real man. I love that. Flexes non-existent muscles. Yes, of course. Stop breaking stone? I can't help it. I have to. I know the dirt's satisfying. Let me try and find an area that's mostly dirt. Maybe over here. In the same way with marbles on stream. Don't pay for any of the cosmetics on the game. Everything I got is by winning it or drops. Yeah, that's fair. It's a neon Christmas tree ball I would like to get, though I'm not paying for a chance to get it via a chest that gives a random thing. Yeah. Actually, that reminds me. I have only paid for things on Valorant, which I highly regret. Because I played strictly Valorant on stream for 3 years. So I liked getting pretty looking things. And then I've also paid for stuff on CS too. Sadly to admit, I have paid for crates on CSGO. That I actually don't regret, because I got something really good out of it. And that, I ended up getting a knife skin in CS that ended up, because I ended up selling it, because I don't play it enough to actually care if I have a knife skin. I ended up selling it for like 90 bucks, and that's how I bought Supermarket Simulator. So thank you CSGO for buying me simulator games. Paid for a couple very inexpensive purple cat orb skin. Oh, okay. Which I had to have, and a purple sparkly trail as a cat pin. That's cute. I like that. Only FPS game I play is Battlefront. Fair. I don't play Valorant and CS anymore. I only play Overwatch now. This is a private server. Oops. Most annoying thing I experience is when a game makes an experience hidden behind a paywall. Wait, does Ark do that? I hate that. Oh my goodness, why are we spamming? Don't spam. That's not very nice. I've never actually played Ark. Well, that's annoying that they do that. Yeah, I had my days of buying, of doing in-game purchases, had my days of that, but I am an adult with adult bills now, so I don't have the money like I used to. Yeah, I spent... The 2 games that I have spent the most money on is The Sims 4, which I think I did the math, and I think just in DLCs, not technically how much I spent, but how much my game would be worth with all the DLCs I have, is definitely over $1,000 spent on The Sims 4. I don't know if I regret it. I kinda do. Kinda do slightly. And then Valorant, I probably spent a good hundreds of dollars on, probably. But I don't blame myself, because at 16, I did not have adult bills, and I could spend my money on whatever I wanted to at that age. And if I wanted to buy a bunch of skins in FPS games, then okay. Definitely wouldn't do that now. But little me really wanted cool stuff. But I have made it a rule now that no more buying stuff on free games. If a game is free, there's no reason for me to spend a bunch of money on it. My new rule. We're gonna do this chunk over here that I was doing. It is a lot of stone. Sorry that's gonna be a lot of stone. But I don't like how it's just sitting here. You're a spider. Don't know where. Oh, did you? Yeah. Don't do like me and secretly use your parents' money for in-game purchases. Very big mistake. Oh my gosh. I believe it. My parents didn't even let me use my own money to buy games majority of the time, let alone use their money. We'll take that. Despite you, wait, even more if we don't pay, that's just not tameable. Why would you, like, lock certain things like that behind having to pay for it? I don't get it. if you guys have played Sims before, but I'm gonna do a tiny rant about it, okay? In The Sims 3, you could buy a... I don't remember how much the pack was. I'm just gonna say $40. A $40 pack to get animals. To get cats, dogs, horses, hamsters, you know, all of the animals, right? That was in The Sims 3. In The Sims 4, instead of getting all the animals for $40, you can get cats and dogs for $40, but horses are another $40. Oh, and if you want hamsters and fish, that's another $10. So instead of it, you know, being 40 like it was in the game previous, it is now 90 if you want animals. I sound 12? Thanks, I guess. I wish I was 12 again. I'd be a lot less stressed right now if I was 12 years old. Simple answer, greed. Yeah. The type of greed they talk about in the Bible. Yes. What do you need? Why do you need to sell that many things for that much money? It is ridiculous. I'm 21. All I had to worry about when I was 12 was going to school, coming home, and playing Minecraft. If that was my worry now, ooh, life would be so much easier. Don't we all want to be 12? Yeah, when you're 12, you want to be an adult, and then once you become an adult, you want to be 12 again. Sometimes you gotta think about it. If there's one thing you want, is it worth $3.99 for a 1% chance to get what you want? It's not. It's just 12 in reverse. I am 12 in reverse, yeah. No, guys, I'm 21. I know to a lot of people I sound like a child. I am not. I wish I was, but I am not. Hated school, maybe I don't want to go back. I mean, I didn't like school, but I was, like, kind of good at it, so I don't think I would mind going back. I also miss the structure of school, not school itself. Oops. Go. Well, that section's done. Voice reminds me of my ex. I'm not gonna lie, that's the most funny comment anyone has ever made on my voice. I don't know if that's a good thing. Do you miss your ex? Do you? I don't know. That's true. Being good at it and hating it is not the same. So I was good at it, but I guess I did still hate school. Honestly, who likes school? There are some parts of school that I actually did like, but it was in elementary. So I don't think it counts. Because of course people kind of like school in elementary. You got to have recess. Azzy. Hi, MM. Welcome in. Thank you for the lurk. I have not found a microphone that doesn't make me sound young, so I'm currently doing well in school. Let's go. Yeah, a lot of people do, which is actually really funny. A lot of people think that I'm young based off my voice, but I went out to eat the other day, and my server was like listing off all the drinks they had, And they're like, oh, we also have like alcoholic drinks. You guys both have baby faces, so I don't know if that applies to you. And then continued naming off drinks, and I was like, thanks, ma'am. Appreciate it. Even in public, people think I'm younger than I am. It will not change. Elementary is just peaceful mode. That's a good way to look at it, actually. Still hate school. Hurt my hand today because of a fight. Oh my gosh. Why are you fighting in school? This is Java. Yeah, I did. I baby zoned, I guess. Yeah, I have dirt in my offhand on purpose. Mm-hmm. Oh, you're defending your friend. Okay. I don't know what the situation was, but I mean, hey, if it was warranted, then it was warranted. Once broke my arm in school in 2nd or 3rd grade. I feel like that's like a... It didn't happen to me, but it seems like a common experience to break your bones in elementary school. A lot of kids I went to school with also broke bones during recess. And I don't know what you guys were doing, or how that happened, but it seems kind of common. I feel like I broke my pinky. I have also never broke anything. Knock on wood. Do I have that waypoint? I do now. Slaying down a hill with my friend and hit a boulder? Oh my goodness. Ouch. What time is it? It is 7:50 p.m. It hurt. I bet that would hurt. Sledding can be dangerous sometimes. Oh, it's almost 2 a.m. Oh, goodness. Almost never get snow? Ooh. You're kind of lucky a little bit for that. I'm terraforming an entire plains biome. This is what we have so far. I still have this huge mountain, sadly. Or hill. It's not really a mountain. After that, I am going to make a Japanese fishing village. With, like, canals going through it that connect to the ocean. Lynette. Yes, it is 7:50 for me. How did that 0 get there? It's actually a good question. How did that 0 get there? That's not anywhere close to the K. But sure. It's a weekend, so I don't sleep on weekends. I get the logic. But also, that's probably not good for your health. But I too don't like to sleep, so I'm not one to talk too much. Hello, welcome in. It is coming along actually quite decent. Also thank you for getting your daily, welcome in. It's coming along quite decent. I actually have a good chunk of the plains done. Probably half-ish. But we just have the big hill left. So. No, you are all good. I mean, hey, I am literally, I'm not even kidding. I am literally just going to be terraforming for the rest of stream. So that is completely up to you if you don't want to stay for that, or if you do want to stay for that. I don't mind. I'm not gonna force you to be here. It is, I will admit, it is not the most fun thing to watch. It's a weekend, I'm asleep more than ever. Me for real. Yeah. Yeah. I actually have not taken a nap in like a week. Which I'm trying to like not take naps during the day anymore. So I'm doing pretty good. I have been busy. Yes, I have. Yep. I have insomnia, so I don't sleep that much. I don't have insomnia, but I just make dumb choices and eat candy before going to bed. So that's why I can't sleep very well. I learned the other day, the consequences of having a Rice Krispie treat with chocolate chips on it and then trying to go to sleep after. Hey, don't do that. Learn that the hard way. Never again. Like, oh, just, you know, a little late night snack. Bad late night snack. Infants sleep the most, and then probably toddlers after. Yep. Yep. Here's the thing, as you get older, you just want to sleep more often. That's what I've learned. I used to be able to survive every day on 4 hours of sleep, and now if I don't get 8 or 9 hours, I will be cranky. To be honest. I will. Chocolate chips definitely make it bad. Yeah, I actually, like, growing up, I was always told, oh, don't have chocolate before bed, you'll get nightmares and not be able to sleep very well. And what do you know? I had 2 nightmares that night and did not sleep well. I thought it was a scare tactic. I have learned it was not a scare tactic. My parents were actually telling me the truth. Lesson learned. Don't eat candy like that anymore. I only have candy right now because even though I am 21, I still get an Easter basket from my parents with candy in it. Because even though I'm an adult, I still want to have fun sometimes. So that's the only reason I still have candy. I don't usually go out of my way to buy it, though. I am a 21-year-old baby who is learning how to be an adult recently. Well, I've been moved out of my parents for years, but I'm working on being a first-time home buyer this year. I don't like adulting right now. When I came back from school today, I immediately go to sleep. Until 6 p.m. from 3 p.m. Oh, you take that little 3 to 6 nap. That's a good nap. Yeah. Trust me, I don't want to. If I could keep renting, I would. However, it is getting to a point where our rent is more than a monthly mortgage would be. And I have been told by every older adult in my life to stop renting because we are just wasting money. So I'm taking their advice, even though I don't know if I want to. Trying to look for a house this year. Yeah, it's not going well. I'm sure you'd probably already know that, though. Oh, that's why you can't sleep now? That's fair. That's fair. I'm 19. I have learned... You've learned what being an adult's like, yeah. I moved out of my parents at 19. So I've been living independently. Well, with somebody. With my significant other. Since I was 19. 19 to 21 living on my own. I've done pretty well so far. I just don't like renting anymore. They're a little greedy. Getting a little greedy out here. And I don't quite like it. Where we are, 2-bed, 1-bath is like $250 for a fixer-upper. Yeah, it's about that here too. Yeah. We have not been able to find much. Because we are trying to look for 200,000 and below. And you know it's really hard finding a livable house for 200,000 and below. That is my current life right now, though. We take it and we roll with it. Oops, that doesn't go there. That goes there. Ah, my nose. Hello, welcome in. Wait, is it worse? Wait, is that worse than being, like, I want to wear this one thing to bed, then spending like 30 minutes to find it, and then you can't sleep because the intense search has you sneezing from dust? I've been in that situation. Not with something to wear, but I've been in that situation of just simply trying to, like, find something and not being able to. And then you can't sleep anymore. But not because I'm sneezing, but because I have just spent so much energy trying to find that thing that now I'm just not tired anymore. Come to South Africa, you get a house for worth 100K. Listen, if I could, I probably would. But that's the problem, is moving out of the country is gonna cost more money. So I can't do that. Oopsie. Listen, I wish I could find a house worth that where I live. Not all that possible though. I mean, in other countries, depending on their economy in other countries, that could like be a decent house for them. I don't know if other countries are like this right now, but I know that in the US, house prices are just getting more and more expensive, and the longer we take to find a house, the harder it's going to be to actually get one. So if we're gonna get one, it kind of has to be now, unless we want to pay more in the future. Like, it's not just housing prices that are going up, it's also renting prices that are going up. So it's kind of like, it depends. Depends what you're doing, you know? What should you do in your creative world? I don't know. I guess it depends what vibe you're going for. Currently watching on my phone. Only way I can play Minecraft is on my phone. I can still watch, just can't type in chat. You are all good. Don't worry about it at all. You do whatever you want to do, and if that's play Minecraft, hey, all the power to you. I do not mind. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, that is expensive. Yeah, for our apartment, we pay a less than actually a lot of places. But still a lot. For a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom apartment, we pay about $1,500 a month. Not including like half of the utilities. But our apartment specifically, we have to move out of. Just because of the rules that they're starting to like implement, it's just really dumb. And I just don't want to do it anymore. Before this place, I have never heard of a apartment complex making you pay to simply have your car parked on the property. And that is one of the rules that they have implemented, is that you have to pay a monthly fee to have your car parked here, even though we live here. So it's like, it's an unavoidable fee. It's just kind of crazy. Minecraft's a lot harder on phone/tablet, I agree. That's why I don't do it anymore. It is dumb. It is. Alright. How does this area look now? Actually, a lot better. How much further back did I go? Oh, I went back. Okay. I went back quite a bit further. Okay. Wait, I want to see it from the top. Okay, that's not actually that bad. I could probably, like, from there, go straight that way and make that, like, one chunk to do. Exactly. I don't know. The company that, like, took over our apartment, is not the same company that we actually signed the lease with. They actually just, like, bought it after, like, a year and a half, 2 years of us living here. And then they implemented a ton of annoying fees. And it's just the most clear thing in the world that they are doing it just because they want more money. And I don't want to live somewhere that doesn't really care about their residents and they just want money out of it. It's just kind of annoying. A little bit. A little bit annoying. Thank you. Is that my last shovel? Okay. Last shovel in my inventory, not in my hopper. Clarify. No worries. Thank you so much for subbing. I appreciate you. Have an amazing rest of your night. Thank you, thank you. I'm gonna get into the part that's just a lot of stone. Oh yeah, 100%. And they kind of... I'm gonna try and explain this in very, very simple terms. The old company... Thank you so much for subbing. Thank you. The old company that owned where we live said, hey, you can put holes in the wall as long as the hole is smaller than a dime. Cool. Completely understand. Totally fine. So we hung up, like, our TV. As an example, right? TV hung up on the wall. We live here a year and a half, 2 years. New company comes in. In the new lease agreement, they're like, hey, you cannot put any holes in the wall, by the way. Or you'll have to pay to get it repaired. What are we supposed to do now? Our TV is already on the wall. So is that just like a, hey, you did something in the past, and we're gonna charge you for doing it, even though it was already done before we got here? It's kind of how that's probably gonna go down. Which is really stinky. Because I'm sorry. I'm not taking down my TV. Because the company changed and said we're not allowed to do it anymore. Pre-existing condition. Yes. If they try and, like, fight that, if they try and fight us on that, I am going to be very angry and maybe have some strong professional words. I'm sure we do have the old lease agreement somewhere. Yeah. I know for a fact we're not getting any sort of security deposit back. Just because we own the cat. And they're gonna try and, like, say that we ruined the carpet from having a cat. So I know we're not getting a security deposit back. I just don't want to have to pay more than, like, more than we already paid for a security deposit. You have proof then? Okay. I don't know how all that works, but that is so terrifying because I don't know what they're gonna do. Because you did it before the new lease, you don't have to pay. Fair enough. Could put it on a perfectly tall enough table. I could. However, my TV does not have a stand. So if I put the TV on a table, it would just be leaning against the wall on a table, and that does not seem very stable. If they make me take down my TV, I will call all the anime lovers across the world. Oh my gosh. Which is so interesting to me that that's even in the lease agreement, because that means that anybody new that is signing a lease cannot hang pictures, TVs, or curtains. Curtains is like the crazy one. We don't have curtains, we just have like the blinds. But they're literally saying, hey, you cannot put curtains in your apartment because they don't have curtain rods. You'd have to buy a curtain rod and put it in the wall yourself if you want curtains. But they don't allow that anymore. So it's like, it's just, it's very weird to me. It's very odd. Get thousands of command strips. Yeah. We were actually just talking about that the other day, of how many command strips would hold the TV. We have no idea, and I don't think I want to experiment and test. But I am curious about it. No, I'm not fighting anybody for my TV to be hung. It's already hung up on the wall. I'm just saying I don't want to be charged for it. Imagine 2 billion people coming after you. That would be terrifying. No, the point of what I'm saying is greedy companies are very annoying. That's the point of what I'm saying. Oh my goodness. Well, hey, I found the cave that's below my place. Thank goodness I was shifting. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna be so honest though, I'm not taking my TV down. Nah, I'm good. I will fight them to the very end on that. Because technically, I can be petty. I won't. But I can if I need to. And it has nothing to do with actually, like, taking a TV down, because they don't allow it anymore. It has to do with the principle of it, of they just want money and want a reason to give you a fee. That's the problem. However, this apartment could technically get in trouble with the city. How do I know that? Because they have fire extinguishers in the hallways. What do I know about the fire extinguishers? Well, they have not been inspected in 3 years. I'm pretty sure that's against something. I'm pretty sure that's against something. And I think I would know, because my boyfriend works as a fire brigade member. I think he'd know if, you know, expired fire extinguishers that haven't been inspected in 3 years was a bad thing or not. And I will get them to have to pay a fee if I need to. I will be petty if I need to. Because I owe nothing. I owe nothing to this place. Should email or call them and be all concerned and say, is this okay? That's the thing, is that I don't think they would care. I don't think they would care unless they actually got in trouble for it. Which is wild. That's definitely against some codes. Oops. Only have 2 shovels left. Then we have to go make more. Duct tape could work if that's the only option. Wait, using duct tape to hold up a TV? How would that actually work? First question, would it work? Second question, how much duct tape would you actually need to do that? So much coal down here. How much do I have on me now? Oh my gosh, I have over 2 stacks of coal on me. Oh yeah, careful not to breathe around it, I know. Very off topic. Does anybody else like the smell of rubber cement? Like the glue? Oh, thank goodness I can actually reach up there. Yay! Another section done. You do? Heck yeah, I'm not the only one. Could buy a TV stand for cheap on Amazon or something? Potentially could. I'd have to look into it. Oops. But at the same time, like, eventually, I don't want to keep my TV forever. I don't really like my TV. all that much. It's a good TV and it's a good brand, but it is very, like, broken in ways. But they're just cosmetic ways. It's just the way that it looks is broken. But it works fine. I also like the smell of Sharpies and gasoline. I don't know why, but I do. Thank you so much for the follow! Thank you. Welcome in. The heck, they're boring. Well. Okay. Now, I think we'll probably end up ending stream in like 15 minutes, by the way. I got about 15 minutes left in me. We'll make it 3 hours, why not? Should probably make some more shovels while I'm here. Hi, Chevy. How doing today? Please don't bully me today. I'm a very stressed girl. I am streaming on Twitch. That I am. I am doing good. Very tired though. I'm glad you're doing good. But Chevy, I'm too stressed for you to bully me today. I know you want to. No, but that's the thing is it's too much like it's too much work, which it doesn't sound like too much work to buy a stand for a TV. I get that. But if we're moving this year anyways, I don't see like a purpose in buying a stand for my TV. Because it would just go to waste, because I'm going to end up hanging a TV in a house anyways. Yeah, no worries, no worries. Thank you. My Twitch name is the same. Yep. Just HAM10152. Should be the same as YouTube, actually. I do believe. Alright, got more dirt. I can go fix the ground over here. It should be actually enough to fix the ground. Oops. Yay! Hello. I will say though, I probably will be ending stream in like 10 minutes. But I will be back tomorrow. You'll never guess what I'll be doing tomorrow, guys. You'll never guess. No worries. All good. Wherever you guys want to be and wherever you feel most comfortable. I do not mind. I am. I am getting rid of the mountain. Yeah. I appreciate you guys watching in general, regardless of where you're watching from, or regardless of where you want to watch from. I appreciate it all the same. Oh, good. Do another small section because this back part, I don't know exactly how I want to do it. I could just go straight across. Wouldn't be the end of the world for me to do that. Yeah, I'll probably go straight across a little bit. Like this much, maybe. Welcome back! A lot higher back here, too. Might be getting to the point where I have to kind of go on top of it a little bit. Ooh, I almost fell. And start breaking it like layer at a time. I'm not lonely at all. Also, there are people on. There are 5 other people that are on right now. But I'm not lonely. YouTube's behind? Yeah, I know. I feel like YouTube's going to be a little bit behind, just because that's kind of how YouTube is. Interestingly enough. Yeah, I'm not lonely at all. I'm talking to you guys, there's other people on the server. Are you talking to me? I'm playing on Java, but I don't really play with people I don't know. Go up there now. Welcome back, Chevy. I'll go across this way. We'll see where this brings me. Hello, how's it going? I used to play with you, Chevy. I don't own my own server anymore. Servers got too expensive. Thank you. Chevy, here's the thing, right? If you keep saying I don't like you, I'm gonna start agreeing with you. You're so silly. Don't make me agree with you. Let's don't. Lynette, not the frog. Chevy, you just had to go and have a child, didn't you? You just had to go and have a child and stop playing Minecraft with us. Shame. I am streaming on 2 platforms, yes. I'm streaming on Twitch and YouTube. What do you mean? I never got off Minecraft just because you got on. You're such a liar. You couldn't even get on most of the time because you didn't figure out your Minecraft soon enough. You couldn't play modded for the longest time. That's a you problem, Chevy, not a me problem. By the time you figured it out, I didn't have a Minecraft server anymore. What? No, never. Me? I pick up. I am, don't worry. Chevy, I'm stressed because I'm trying to buy a house this year. Do you have any tips for buying a house? Thanks to current times, I have a bus to catch at 5:02, and what should be a 23-minute wait in a parking lot for the other bus. Don't. Wow. Great advice. Thank you. Chevy, I don't have a choice. I don't have a choice. I have to. I don't want to rent anymore. No, it's okay, Lynette. All good. Ah! It'll get figured out, I'm sure. Way too stressful? Yeah, I know. I'm learning that the hard way. As the rich people always say, you have to invest in something in your 20s. Also, you're all good. Take your time. Thank you guys for choosing to follow on Twitch. I really appreciate it. We're so close to 1K. We are 11 away from 1K. So close. My goal is to try and hit it this month. Sometime this month would be kind of cool. They always say you have to spend money to make money. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The rich people always say that you have to spend money to make money, but they never tell you how to get that spending money. You see the problem here? No, I'm not kidding. Chevy, every adult, like, well, yes, I'm an adult. Every other adult in my life is telling me to buy a house. Every single one of them. Because, quote unquote, renting is not a good investment. Which I get that. However, how buy house? How, no, correction. How buy good house? I will go outside and I will get money from my money tree. Oops. That totally exists. Number 1, let's go! Did I see that? Those numbers are so cool. I hear skeletons. Why? Ah, there you are. You're connected to a cave that's like here that I'm gonna be breaking into eventually. Okay. I will get to that skeleton someday. That someday is not today. I'll probably be ending stream as soon as my shovels break. We have like 1.5 shovels, and then we will probably get a going. But I'll be back tomorrow. Welcome back. Sure. Thank you so much for the follow. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. probably won't break this stone today. Well, not right now. Don't want to. I want to just keep getting dirt, to be honest. Bye! Have a good rest of your night. Thank you so much for hanging out. Last shovel. I know that, from what it seems like, it looks like Sherb's live. I don't know how long they've been live, though. But we will see. If they've been live a while, we'll try and find someone who, like, recently started? But I don't know. We'll find someone to raid to. Ooh, okay. That fell. Yeah, we're gonna have to fill in part of that, because I'm pretty sure that's too low. Seems somewhat too low. So we're gonna go based off of this line here. Okay. Sleep. The shovel's gonna break in just a second. There it is. Alright, let's get down. I will be streaming tomorrow. Yep. Probably around, either 5 or 6 p.m. EST. You will be. Exactly. Oh my gosh, I have more chests. I didn't know I had more. I've been making them this whole time. Didn't know I had extras. I'll put that down. Take a day off? I took a day off yesterday. What do you mean? You silly. I am ending. Yep. I just finished using my shovels. Now I'm kind of just like putting stuff away. Getting ready to go. I need to find somebody to raid out to. Chevy. Oh my gosh, my hiccups are crazy. Okay, let's see. Who is on at the moment? Ooh, this person's on. How long have they been on, though? An hour 45. Perfect. We are going to go say hi to Carrot. We haven't rated Carrot in a bit. Bonk. I would raid Sherp, but I feel like he's been on for a while, and I don't want to raid someone who's going to end somewhat soon. So we're gonna go say hi to Carrot. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I appreciate you. I don't know what Carrot's doing right now. Oh, I think the space thing. I think Carrot's watching the space thing. And doing Minecraft today, I assume. Okay. We're gonna go say hi to Carrot. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I will be back tomorrow. Probably around the same time I was today. If I'm late, then I'm sorry. But we'll see. I don't like to do strict times, but probably around the time I did today. But yeah, thank you guys so much. Of course, Lynette, thank you for being here. Carrot is another person who plays Minecraft that is a nice friend of ours. Rating does not mean anything for you guys over on YouTube, only for people on Twitch. So for YouTube, the stream's just gonna end. But can't be late if you don't have a set start time. Exactly. Exactly. But yeah, I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your night. Please take care of yourselves. Get some water, get some food, stretch your legs, take a little nap if you need to. All of the self-care things, because self-care is the most important thing ever, okay? Please take care of yourselves. Have an amazing night. Alright, bye guys! Bye 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 bye!